Hey guys, this is John, and today I just want to show you guys my preferences on color correction, render settings, all the following. And those who are just learning to use Sony Vegas, getting a PVR, please just watch this video. I'm telling you what you should need. This isn't going to be teaching you editing, and these are my preferences on my color correction and my render settings. So let's start with before you do anything, you need to, especially if you have HD PVR clips, sometimes you're going to have clips that have a black outline, and that just doesn't look good. What you want to do is you just want to go to pan crop and just crop that down. You just want to click this button right here and just crop it down. Anyways, the next thing is I'm going to show you my settings. So first you want to use brightness and color, and this is really going to bring out the clip. Now if you look at it right now look at it after. Just look. That really brings it out, and these are mine. For brightness, you want 0.05, contrast, you want 0.23, and for the contrast center, you want 0.82. Alright, for the next thing, what you want to do is you don't want to use, I see a lot of people using like color corrector. I don't use this. I mean, I don't prefer it. You can do whatever you want, but I'm going to do my color corrector secondary. So, it's not going to do much. I'm going to just be right there. Okay, so I should open that again. I'm sorry. So these are my color correction settings: 1.0, 1.0, 1.086, 1.0, 0.0, and 1.0. All right. Next, color curves. They're important if you want to do what most people do. I usually put in the. See, that's a little dark, especially for COD 4. You don't want them. That was my MW2 one. I'm just gonna brighten it a little bit. That looks good. Yep, that looks pretty good. Alright, now what we're gonna do is yeah. Here, let me open that up a quick. Alright, this is this only works for Vegas 10, the color curves. On the other ones, it's just way screwed up. It's hard to use. You won't I guess follow mine if you want basic color curves in S form. With them out there and out there. Next thing I usually use is most of you noticed in my cinematic videos that I use lens flares. Now to get that, you just do the lens flare. And I'm gonna lower my intensity a little bit because intensity I don't really want that too high. You want it up in the right hand corner, or it's where you prefer, and this is what I usually do. Those are my settings. You can just copy those if you really want lens flares. I'm not a huge fan of them, and especially it's not as good because Adobe After Effects has much better lens flares options. And the next thing I usually use is saturation adjust. Now, this is pretty important, especially in my cinematic videos. It really brings out stuff. Like, it's pretty cool, honestly. It brings out, like, the colors over here. I don't know. These are my preferences. 1.0, 1.0, 0.010, 1.0, and 1.0 again. Now, let's see. Soft contrast, yeah, you can do. Before I was stupid. I did warm vision. I don't like that as much. I'm just gonna put in a little contrast. Right there. That looks pretty good. Those are mine. 13.7. And if you don't want to do this again, all you have to do is just write this. Just write whatever you want to call it and save the preset. Then when you go back to it, it should, hold on. When you go back to it, it should have your thing right there. That's my, and then, alright, so you have your clip. Now, honestly, honestly, it's what you prefer. Now, if you want to render it, my render options is I always save it to my desktop just so I don't get it lost. I'm kind of retarded. I usually just call it like clip of the day. I don't know, just name it whatever, but you always want to save it as a Windows Media Video file, and then the template as an 8 megabytes, or yeah, megabytes per something, and then save project markers and media file, and then I'm not going to save it, but you save it, and sorry about that, it should be out here somewhere. Sorry I didn't adjust this, but it should be somewhere out here. So that is my preferences. Then when you want something like you go to my desktop, you can add songs in, so just make sure you add another audio track. Put this right there. I don't have much to choose from. I'll get some more. I'm just gonna put in an old song. We know Speak Americano, and then split. Then just split it and put it where you want it, like where the first shot is that he gets. So you can zoom in, and there's a huge difference you can see. And basically, what you want to do is just line up the first shot with the main part. That should be good. And, yeah, so whatever. Yeah, so those are my preferences. Remember, these are mine. So you do what you like. Thanks for watching. And I also have updates quick. Before I go, I will be okay. There was an update on the PSN. People thought it would be coming out today. It's actually not going to be coming out today. That is for Japan, and I'll show you the link to this. Japan is getting it today. Tomorrow will be Europe, May 4th, and May 5th is going to be all the North American, which most consist of, and Europe. Gamers out there, North American will get it May 5th. 8 p.m. 8 or 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. I don't know for sure, but just I'll give you the link to the video, and yeah, so thanks guys, and I'll keep you guys posted. I'm out. Peace.